Write On is an initiative whereby we put technology at kids' fingertips right in the classroom so that they can be using those technology tools every day and throughout the writing process.
And it allows them the opportunity to participate in technological opportunities that may not otherwise be available, like blogging, Skyping, working with students globally on a computer, so then they're able to have access to the editing skills and then sharing their work with their classmates. Every day the students come in and they have their netbooks over in the cart, and they've all been assigned their number, and they've been assigned their blog password and their blog username, and they always have some sort of guiding question.
Well, we're reading a short story and then we blog about what our point of view is on that. We get on the blog, she has a question about the story that we read, and we just answer that on the blog, and we can look at what everybody else's opinions are and kind of discuss that through the internet.
They're required to respond to at least two other classmates' posts. So it holds kids accountable for writing their answers, but it also gives them an authentic audience to respond to what they've written.
I really like the netbooks because it's not as boring like with just a paper and pencil, that we actually get to learn how to write assignments that she tells us to do so we can write on the blog.
The first thing I've noticed is it pulls in a reluctant reader.
I used to kind of really dislike language arts, but then I actually learned how to have fun with learning in language arts.
If they know that they get to talk about what they've just read on the netbooks, they're so much more likely to do the reading and to do the reading in depth. Not just skim it, not just pretend like they've been doing the reading.
So when we're on the netbooks, then I get to learn more than I did when she just taught us on the whiteboard.
And how did it make her feel? They use these skills every day. They get home and they're looking on Facebook, they're Googling things.
I never blogged before until last year, so I started blogging at home.
And so to bring it into the classroom is very, very cool, because now they're taking what they do at home and giving it a language arts reading, writing twist. And so all of those online skills, finding quality sites, things like that, are then integrated into the classroom. We have monthly trainings where we gain access to different websites, learn new strategies to try in the classroom. But in addition to the training, I have a literacy coach. And Miss Kennedy and I work very, very closely, collaborating to figure out how can we best integrate the technology into the classroom, how can we make it authentic, how can we bring out the greatest level of engagement.
So while you wait for your blog to come up, open up and read your story, please.
They love that they can come in and that they can instantly get on their computer and start writing, and it's totally self-directed and self-guided, and they know their classmates are going to read it, and so they're willing to participate, they're willing to give quality work because they have an instant audience. So the engagement is through the roof.
I am more engaged in the class. This year and last year, language arts was my favorite subject because we got to use the netbooks and have fun with the learning also, because she made it fun when we learned by using the netbooks.
Seeing them work with their classmates and their ideas begin to change and revisit their ideas by working with their classmates, there's 150 different perspectives that are brought together, and so you'll follow a progression on the blog of ideas shifting and questions being asked, and that higher level of thinking is taking place, and it's totally student directed and student guided, which is awesome.